All right, I'm here with the boys 16-18 champion, Charlie Tillman. Now, Charlie, going into this weekend, there was sort of some different weather in the forecast. Is there any strategy sort of going into that?
Well, the week before, I had a rough weekend in Solon, and really just worked on the whole next week, getting my ball flight low, just in case I needed to play in windy conditions like it was. And it was windy this week.
Yeah,
so
definitely was. Also, you and Bugs were head-to-head pretty much the whole day today. Was there any strategy sort of based on his performance?
Well, he's a good player. He's a really good player. Did not make any mistakes. I really had to just... He was actually 5 up at one point. I just said to myself, I'd just keep grinding, and I was very close on my putts all day, and then they started to drop.
Well, you did fantastic this weekend. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for coming out and supporting you?
Well, my dad couldn't make it, so I'm going to thank my mom. She sacrificed her weekend to spend it with me.
Hey, you gotta love it whenever they thank the parents. All right, this is the boys 16-18 champion, Charlie Tillman. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with the boys 14-15 champion, Alex Hayden. Now, Alex, coming into this weekend, there's a little bit of weather in the forecast, so did you have a certain strategy going in there because of that?
Yes, I did. I knew I had to be disciplined and I had to play smart. And the first day it was going to be windy and some tough conditions, and everybody was not going to play the greatest. So I knew I just had to play the wind, play the golf course the best that I could, and as it seemed, I came out pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, that strategy seemed to help you out since you were in the lead group all day today. Now, with being in the lead group, was there anything that you thought that was important in your game because you were in the lead group?
The main thing was just to stick to my game plan. I had a nice little lead, and then I came out and I birdied the first hole, so I knew I had total control of it. So I knew if I just maintained control and just played my game, everything would turn out just fine.
Well, it definitely did. Was there anybody you'd like to thank for coming out this weekend?
Thank my grandparents for driving me up here. It was a nice long ride, and thank my parents for supporting me in this tournament.
All right, there you have it. This is the boys 14-15 champion, Alex Hayden. Alex, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with the boys 11-13 champion, Lorenzo Panili. Lorenzo, now there was weather on the first day that really seemed to have kids struggling. Was there a way that you seemed to get through it and it seemed to improve the next day here?
Well, yesterday was really windy and cold. It kind of affected my hands, but I still tried my best. But I mean, it came out like an 89, but I mean, that's the best for me on that day.
Yeah, well, you seem to improve a lot on today's work. Was there any highlights throughout the round today that you thought were special?
Yes, definitely. My drives were on cue today, and my approach shots were, I would stick them close, or I would get on the green for a 2-putt, or a 1-putt for par, or a birdie.
Well, that was a very impressive 72. Would you like to thank anybody coming out this weekend?
I'd like to thank my family for coming out, my mom and dad for making this happening, my grandma, especially her because it's her birthday. I'd like to dedicate this to her because it's her birthday.
Aww, so cute.
I'd like to thank you for you guys for hosting this, and I'd like to thank the course for letting this happen here.
All right, well, that's the boys 11-13 champion, Lorenzo Panili. Lorenzo, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with the girls 14-18 champion, Jacinta Picunas. Jacinta, this weekend there was sort of weather in the forecast coming into the weekend. Did you have sort of a strategy coming into it?
Personally, I don't mind bad weather. I actually like it. I find it to play better. I think it's an advantage for me because I have in my bag a lot of close shots that I can hit, which carry under the wind, which is a huge help, especially on days like Saturday.
Well, the 77, that was a very impressive round. Now that 77 put you in the lead group throughout today. Was there any strategy coming in just because you were in the lead group?
My thought process for today was still I had to put out a good round. I couldn't just rely on yesterday's round to carry me through. So I knew that I had to do my best and actually do better than yesterday to pull out a win.
Yeah, we put together some pretty impressive scores. Is there anybody that you'd like to thank for coming out this weekend?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my mother. She always supports me, and she travels to every tournament I go to. And my dad, who couldn't be here. And I'd like to attribute this to God. I would be nowhere without him, so
All right, thank you very much. This is the girls 14 to 18 champion, Jacinta Pagunas. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with the girls under 13 division champion, Kaitlynn Schaefer. Now, Kaitlynn, going into the round, it was sort of wet. There was a wind coming in this weekend. Did you have any strategy, sort of, on how to deal with that?
Personally, the wind was pretty hard for me. Back at my home course, there's not much wind. And so I just, since the wind was usually in our face, I usually had to play it out, not go into the hole, just at different targets.
Well, you seem to improve pretty much coming into today then. Was there anything you'd attribute to that?
Coming into today, I knew that it was going to be a little warmer and not as much wind, so it was a lot easier for me.
All right, well, you did very impressive. Is there anybody you'd like to thank coming out this weekend?
Personally, I'd like to thank my dad. He was my caddy and it helped me a lot. He gave me some nice strategies when I was putting and helped me. Yeah.
All right, you love it whenever they thank the parents. All right, this is the girls under 13 division champion, Kaitlynn Schaefer. Kaitlynn, congratulations.
Thank you.